Hey ladies, it's Ariane and I'm ready for my 27-week update. So today I'm 27 weeks and 4 days, and I am considering that this is my third trimester. I know there's some confusion as to when your third trimester starts, but I feel like I'm in my third trimester, and so I'm going to go ahead and say that. Sorry, I'm going to hold the camera while I do this because there's no good lighting in my house right now. And I'm really tired, so I'm sitting comfortably on my couch. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and say this is the start of my third trimester. I feel the symptoms of third trimester, and I feel like I look like I'm in my third trimester. So, and I'm almost 28 weeks. I mean, I'll be 28 weeks in a couple days. So, I'm going to go ahead and say, oh, happy to be on my third trimester. And I feel like I should be in my fourth trimester. So, I'm going to go ahead and start with symptoms. I'm tired. I have been getting really tired, and it's getting worse, and I don't know if it's because I've been sick. I don't remember if I mentioned that I've been sick, but I have just been really tired, just having a hard time getting anything done and having motivation or energy for anything. I just want to sit and sleep. My eyes feel heavy all the time. I just want to sleep. And speaking of sleeping, I'm not sleeping very good. I toss and turn all night. Usually by the time I go to bed around 10:30ish, maybe, yeah, probably 10:30. I've tried to go, 10:30 is pretty early for me. But usually by the time I go to bed, I wake up, it's been a habit, I wake up at around 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning, and I can't go back to bed until probably closer to 5 in the morning, and then by then it's almost time to get up anyway, and that's just been the regular thing. So I do take Ambien. I have always taken Ambien, and even then I'm still waking up in the middle of the night. I try to go back to bed and I'm sleeping on one side and that hip gets sore, and then I have to try to turn my body because I'm a huge whale, and I have to try to flip my body to the other side and readjust all the pillows, and then that hip gets sore. And because I'm not falling asleep, like, I think I wouldn't feel the soreness if I fell asleep and just slept through the soreness, but like even just the slightest amount of soreness, I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna fall asleep, this hurts. So I'm having a hard time getting comfortable at night. My hips can't kind of handle the pressure, and I feel bad for my husband, because every time, like, if we're sleeping in bed, and like he'll come up to like cuddle with me, and he'll you know, just kind of like put his leg on my leg, or like kind of rest his weight on me, and I can't handle any, like, I'm already having enough time with my own weight making my hips sore, and so I'm like, get off me, and I feel bad because he just wants to cuddle, but I can't have any extra weight on me, or the soreness is just so much quicker. Let's see. Since I was sick, and I don't think I mentioned it in my last video, but I was sick and having like a really bad cold and cough and drippy, congested nose, and so that's really been like, and I haven't been able to sleep because of that. And so I've noticed that when I'm like on certain days where I was really having a hard time with going without sleep and just feeling like a lot of sick symptoms, I was having a lot more Braxton Hicks contractions, and I did have a couple days where I was kind of having back-to-back contractions, nothing labor feeling at all, but uncomfortable too. I mean, a little uncomfortable to where I couldn't get comfortable with my belly because it was tight, you know, hard as a rock. And there were a couple times where I had like maybe 4 contractions kind of back-to-back, which was interesting. I feel like within the last week, and actually not even feel like, since I've been measuring, my belly has grown. It's grown a lot, like an inch or 2, and I'm getting a really tight feeling, like my stomach is falling out of my skin, and there have been times where I just want to pick up my stomach and like put it back inside because I feel just like it's falling out. It's so heavy. And I've been feeling like, I don't know, ladies, I've never gotten stretch marks, but there have been times where I've had little red lines in my skin from like that first layer of dry skin that cracks. I have been getting some red lines that look like stretch marks, but they're really small and they're really close together. And I have been getting that this last week. And I'm starting to worry that they're not going to go away and they're going to turn into stretch marks. But it is only on my left side. They're not on my right side. But my skin is really dry. It's also getting to be like close to winter here. And I'm really getting nervous that I'm getting so big that I'm getting stretch marks when I haven't had them in my previous pregnancies. I'm hoping that they go away. They're so little and skinny, like they look like little, they're small. I don't know how to describe them, but they're really small and they're really close together, and they don't look like they're going to scar yet. And I'm hoping that as that first layer of skin kind of sloughs off, that they'll go away, which is what they have done in the past. I have had a lot of swelling this last week. When I wake up in the morning, my whole head is swollen and puffy, and my eyes are puffy and swollen, and I've noticed I can tell that my body is not doing very well. Like when I have salt and stuff, I'm retaining a lot more water from that. I do think that I am starting to get the faintest glimmer of the linea nigra line that you get on your belly. I'm starting to see it. And so I'll show you when I do my belly shot. I'll see if you can. Sometimes I look at it and I'm like, I think I see it, and then other times I'm like, no, maybe I don't see it. So if I do have it, it's just barely starting to get there. But let me see. I can tell that all of my babies have really liked and preferred my right side, and so I always end up with a little bit of a lopsided stomach. Or I've noticed that when I feel kicks and stuff, I feel most of my kicks on my right side. And so she's definitely on my right side a little bit more than my left, which is where I feel all the movement and stuff. I had a midwife appointment, and she checked her, and she is head down right now. And so that was kind of exciting to think that she's already head down. And I think she's been head down a while, because when I had my last ultrasound, she was head down too, so I think she's probably going to stay head. My midwife appointment went pretty good. I did have some protein in my urine. I was measuring right. I weighed a lot more, I think, than I did the last time I went in. I think I've gained 4 pounds since the last time I went in. I was up to 166, and so I don't know what's going on with that. It's really frustrating. I'm having a really hard time keeping track of my weight. She did say from here on out I'm going to start going in every 2 weeks. And I don't know if that's normal to go in that early, every 2 weeks, but so starting out, I'm going to start going in every 2 weeks. And that might be because she's a little concerned about the protein in my urine and my weight gain. So she might just be wanting to see me more often. But okay, sorry, I'm back. Got a candy in my mouth and I got some water. I'm trying to get this done without coughing my brains out, but maybe I really shouldn't do these videos when I'm sick. Okay, so as I was saying, my last symptom is just an overall feeling of wanting to be a hermit. I don't have energy to get myself ready anymore, or to feel like when I get myself ready, it even makes a difference, because half the time I put my makeup on, and then like 5 minutes later I look in the mirror and I look like a scary ghost woman. My eyes are so dark. And bags under my eyes are dark. Since I've been sick, my nose is like always red and raw. And just everything about me, I look in the mirror and my face is puffy and I have a double chin. And I hardly have any clothes that look good on me. And it's just like even when I get myself ready, I don't look good. And I'm to the point where it's the holidays. I kind of just want to stay inside my house, and I don't want to leave until after this baby is born. And I'm not usually like that. Like usually, I'm a really social person. I love to plan things, and I love to call my family and be like, hey, let's do this, and let's plan this, and let's get together and do this. And I'm active. I like to get out and to go to the store, and I just like to get out, and I like to do things. As much as I like to be in my house, I do like to get out a lot. But lately, I just had this, I don't care. I just want to stay inside my house. I don't want to have to see people. I don't want people to have to look at me. I don't want to have to, I don't know, just be a part of the world. I just kind of have this more hermit feeling. So, anyway, I'll go ahead and do a belly shot. Okay. So, in the bad lighting house, this is me at 27 weeks. like I said, I feel huge. I feel like I was this big when I had my last baby. I probably wasn't this big, but that's about how I feel. So these are my pants that are just barely fitting. Like I said, I think this is about as tight as they ever were with my last pregnancy. So if I can get through this pregnancy without them getting any tighter, I will be pretty happy. But I don't know. Okay, I will show you. I'll see if I can show you the lines that I was talking about. This is just my pants line, so don't worry about that. See, it's really faint, and I swear they're just little mini cracks of skin, and they're just the very top layer of skin, but I just have little red lines. Okay, so I don't know if you can even see right here. I have a crooked linea nigra line right here, but right here I can start, like if I stand up straight, I can start to see the faintest dark line right here, and I don't think I see anything down here yet. But anyway, get my clothes back on and get redressed. So yes, I am recording. The other symptom I want to say really quick, which is kind of a TMI symptom, but it's significant for us ladies, is I am getting to the point where I cannot properly give my how do I say this? Give my lady parts the beautification that they need, meaning that my belly is so big that shaving my bikini line and trimming and just making things look good down there, or just feel like I'm not a hairy bush woman, it's getting tricky. I can't lift up my belly anymore and see what I'm doing. So I've been like kind of in my head going, do I try to edit what's going on down there, or do I just kind of let myself go? But I've never been good at just letting myself go. I know a lot of women do when they're pregnant, but for me, that's just, I can't do that. I have to trim and I have to shave, and it's getting to where it's just a blind shave, and I'm hoping I'm even, and I'm hoping I don't cut myself. And anyway, so that's, I didn't just notice this today when I took a shower. I'm getting to the point I can't see what I'm doing. So anyway, there's my last symptom I'm going to throw in there. Oh, and I'll add some pictures from Halloween, because we celebrated Halloween, and I had a lot of fun with my costume. So anyway, we'll see you in a couple days, ladies. Bye.